The Sims 4 Gallery is a special place filled with beautiful homes and Sims of all shapes and sizes, and also some of the weirdest creations you've ever seen in your life. And a lot of Twilight references. Anyway, I scoured the gallery and found 8 of the oddest Sims available and shoved them all in this house. Let's meet these little guys. We've got Joff the Boff, Worm Darling, Paris LaFay, Miss Princess, Debbie Ohio, Colonel Thin Mints, Rodeo Dave, and Janice. These Sims will live here uninterrupted for 30 minutes, and then we'll make them do a challenge. Whoever wins the challenge will have immunity, and my Twitch chat will vote off one of the losers, permanently. We also set this as our timer sound. Yeah! It could be that. At the sound of Little John, the first challenge commences. Let's see how the Sims enjoy their new home. Rodeo Dave is gonna go get a snack, also gonna go browse art. You're trying to chat with some... Janice is just left outside alone. Why did you come all the way downstairs to this kitchen? There's like a full kitchen upstairs. Janice was gonna go outside to do some swimming as well. Janice, where did you go? This is where you decided to swim? Oh, you walk like that? Oh no. You're making a business deal on the roof? What was that? Can you go talk to them? They're busy. They're busy! Paris LaFay walked in on Colonel Thin Mints in the bathroom, and that made Colonel Thin Mints so embarrassed that they had to go hide under the covers. Sunbathe in the nude? No, 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 no. No, you're not. Why not? Because TikTok doesn't like it when they do that. I don't like that the Sims don't automatically flirt with each other. Not automatically. Yeah! I forgot we set that as the noise. It's time for our first challenge. For challenge number 1, I put all the Sims in this flammable cabin filled with cheap stoves, fireworks, fireplaces, and fire pits. The last Sim to start a fire where it doesn't belong is the winner. Right off the bat, Joff is starting a fire. Paris is starting a fire in this fireplace. Colonel Thin Mints is starting a fire in the third fireplace. 3 different Sims going to sleep, and Rodeo Dave is just standing around looking confused. We have our first fire. That was Joff. Janice cleaning up the fire. Oh, no, sorry. Janice playing in the ashes of the rug that burned. My mistake. Debbie started this fire over here and immediately caught the ashes on fire. That's fucking impressive. I think Debbie should win for that personally. Oh my God, did another fire just start? Debbie started 2 fires. Debbie's an overachiever now. They're not even reacting to it anymore. Miss Princess is on fire. I also want to point out that at one point, Rodeo Dave urinated on himself, but the puddle appeared under Worm. I think he just peed on Worm. The remaining Sims took nearly 2 real-life hours to start their fire, disobeying everything we know about Sims in the wild. Finally, though, Rodeo Dave was the winner. Among the losers, chat decided Miss Princess needed to go. Let's see how the rest of the Sims are doing. Worm, asleep on the stone bench outside. Joff, what are you doing? Are you also passing? Not the double pass out. They're a little tired from the challenge. Dave, on the other hand, is energized. Dave is having a great morning. He's like, let's go, everybody. Oh, you're gonna go cry it out? Dave is gonna go cry. Dave, you're the winner. This just goes to show you, everyone's dealing with something, chat. Never forget that. Who's leaving the dirty dishes on the floor directly in front of the dishwasher? Can we please not do that? I can't handle these dirty Sims. Time to kill one of them again. For our next challenge, each of these Sims has been put in their own private box. In each box, they have all the amenities they need to live, as well as a selection of workout equipment. The first Sim to reach fitness level 2 will be the winner. Paris LaFay immediately starting the punching bag. Paris might pull this out right away. And Janice is washing dishes. Where did you even get those dishes from? Worm? Just playing some basketball in the kitchen? Okay. And Debbie is asleep. Ah, okay, here we go. Paris did stop. Paris having a little mid-workout glass of milk. That sounds horrible, honestly. Rodeo Dave now practicing a little basketball. Paris now back in it, shooting some hoops. They stopped shooting hoops. Paris is just playing with the competition at this point. Reach fitness level 2. That is it. Paris. With Paris as the winner, it was time for chat to remove one of the losers, and they decided it was time for Debbie Ohio to leave the house. I kind of feel bad for Debbie. Debbie is so over this. We removed her via meteorite. And then we discovered that Colonel Thin Mints was relaxing in the pool watching the whole thing. Sicko. Back in the main house, Paris is now committed to working out forever wherever he goes, and the other Sims are feeling some emotions. They're sad a friend has passed, but not as sad as they were when the first Sim passed. So they've gotten better, they've gotten stronger. Janice is going to cry it out in bed right now.
Never mind, she's over it. She said, I don't feel that bad. Colonel Thin Mints is going all the way to the basement to cry in a bed. Nope. Also over.
Seems the Sims are growing accustomed to losing each other. Speaking of, it's time for another challenge. For the next challenge, I move all the Sims to this basement and created a brand new random Sim. Meet Santiago Hastings. I turned Santiago into a zombie and put him in the basement with the other Sims to let him run free. The last Sim to be turned into a zombie by Santiago will be the winner.
And Colonel Thin Mints is the first to be bitten. While Rodeo Dave and Janice hide in the bathroom. Joff fights off the zombie. Worm has been bitten. Worm is out. Paris is just gonna sleep through this. Oh, Dave has decided this is a good time to watch some TV. Oh, Janice does not want to miss this show. Paris has been bitten. Dave, gone. Janice is bitten.
Joff the Boff not only fought off the zombie bite, but also managed to outlive the other Sims. Now it's time to remove one of them permanently.
Oh, Janice is pre-crying at the deaths over here.
Chat decided Rodeo Dave had to go. This might not have been his first rodeo, but it will be his last. We sent Dave off with another meteor because it's just really fun to watch. Maybe Colonel Thin Mints was right.
We got some mourners over here. While they're doing that, Paris is over here just absolutely crushing it. Worm back to sleep. Joff back to sleep. Just 2 people that care very deeply, and then 3 people that don't care at all. Or, well, to be fair, maybe they're all working through their own emotions in their own way. You know, hard to say.
Oh, Miss Princess's ghost is here.
Oh, hell yeah. She's checking her phone. I came back from the dead just to check the text message.
Why are you tense? Love, Lauren. You need to show love. Well, go flirt with somebody. I can't be responsible for all of your needs all the time. I'm not here to play matchmaker. I'm here to kill you guys.
We're paying $22,000 in bills? Water's only $66 though, which is impressive given that we have 3 pools and 2 fountains.
One's in chat to hug Janice.
Like to power the hug, reblog to cast.
Stray cat. Guys, there's a stray cat. Holy shit. Pause.
Colonel Thin Mints, what are you cooking over here? What are you cooking here? Chips and salsa? Aggressively making chips and salsa.
Now you're having a thought about it. Do you even like chips and salsa? When was the last time I even ate a chip? No, just push through. Just push through, Colonel.
Of course! Of course you eat chips! You had a chip the other day, you fool!
Put it into the smaller bowl. And don't eat it. He just made chips and salsa, and now he's going up 2 flights of stairs to grab some grilled plantains? You had food right in front of you, bud. Oh, you're complaining that it's smelly? This motherfucker made some chips and salsa on the first floor, went all the way up to the 3rd floor to grab some grilled plantains from the previous day, got there, and by the time he arrived, they had spoiled, so he complained that they smell bad and then decided to go back and get the original chips and salsa that he made. He's gonna starve during the challenge. Yeah, he is gonna starve during the challenge. I can't argue with that. And that's Little John. Sorry, you're not going to be able to eat those chips and salsa. Put those down. It's time for the challenge, my friend. For our next challenge, I put all of the Sims in their own special little painting pod and gave them some very intense emotions. Best not to ask how I did that. Each Sim will paint their own mood painting, and whoever makes the most expensive painting will be the winner. Let's Van Gogh. Worm has got something going here. Worm has got, it's like a sort of chibi anime character. Okay, we got some blue, some art. Ooh, a lot of scribbles, a lot of red and black. Okay, that's looking very angry. Colonel Thin Mints, how's your flirty painting going? Are you done with your painting? That's your whole painting? Okay. Kind of sped through that there. Paris finished first. We'll see if they're the winner or not. Colonel Thin Mints, done. All right, I think everybody is done. We're just waiting on Worm. Worm is about to finish. I think Worm is the only one. Anyone who has worked in any sort of creative field will tell you that more time spent on a project does not necessarily equal success. Okay. Hey, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Hell yeah. All right. No, what are you doing? You can't just start. Where did the other painting go? Bro. Worm's confident painting was worth $97. Okay, that was Worm's confident painting. Janice's mathematical diagram painting worth $107. Not bad, Janice, not bad. Flirty painting, quality poor, worth $78. This is a playful painting, quality poor, $76. And then we have Joff the Boff with a
angry painting at $72. That means that Janice does, in fact, win the painting challenge.
She was so goddamn happy about it. Look at her. You go, Janice. Chat decided that Joff the Boff was the ultimate loser and that it was time for him to leave the house.
Oh. Oh my god, they're literally dying on their own from a cardiac explosion from the rage. I didn't do that. I've never had a sim that angry before.
Real big you can't fire me, I quit energy from this guy. We did hang his painting next to his urn out of respect, though.
Yeah, Janice, eat your celebratory chips and salsa. That you ate in one bite? Whoa! There is a ghost here. Who's ghost? Debbie's here. Guys, Debbie's back. What is in your chest? What is that? Is that the meteorite lodged in her chest? This bathroom is a mess. Can we clean while we talk?
These Sims might not be good at cleaning, but let's see how good they are at swimming. Time for another challenge.
For this next challenge, all the Sims have to do is come to this kitchen and cook a meal. But in order to get to that kitchen, they must first traverse this pool maze. Along the way, there are bathrooms if they need a little bathroom break. There are also distractions. Let us begin. Immediately, Janice is trying to go eat cheese and crackers. Colonel Thin Mints wants to go eat chips. Paris LeFay also wants to go eat cheese and crackers, but got in the same lane as Janice. Now, here's something really interesting because Paris LeFay has the highest fitness skill, so could easily swim through this entire course. However, Janice is directly in front of him, and I don't know if he'll be able to swim around Janice. Colonel Thin Mints took an unfortunately longer route to get there. Okay, now see, Paris is gaining on Janice here. Is Worm even in the water yet? Worm is now in the water. They're all in the same lane here. They're right on top of each other now. This is like human centipede swimming. Okay, Janice is slowing down. Janice is turning back around. Janice, what are you doing? Paris is going for the gold. Paris out of the water, getting some cheese and crackers. Where are you going? Put it in their inventory and is now swimming. No. Oh no, they're just sitting. Oh my god, they are taunting the other people. They are taunting. That's fucking rude as hell. You got all the way back over here and you're stopping in the water to talk to yourself. Worm went all the way back to the beginning. Worm gave up.
Paris LeFay might be the rudest sim, but he's also our winner today. Chat decided that of the losers, it was time for Worm Darling to leave the house. We gave him the last laugh. While he died alone in a wet basement, the other Sims were busy playing video games.
Janice came downstairs to use one of the fancy toilets and is now going back upstairs to have a friendly chat with the other friendly toilet. You can go do some grilling. Hot dogs? Nice. You just put the hot dogs on the floor. Janice is currently asleep, but is already planning to go grab one of the floor hot dogs.
Weirdly, floor hot dogs fit right in with our next challenge. For challenge number 6, I made this special room in the basement filled with dirty dishes, trash, and dirty appliances. Each Sim will enter this room one at a time and will have 24 in-game hours to clean everything. The Sim that does the most cleaning in that time will be the winner. And let me tell you, these Sims did everything but clean up. Here are some highlights. Janice spent most of her time asleep and then the power was shut off because we didn't pay the bills.
But the power being off is forcing her to clean up.
At one point, Paris LeFay got a glass of water, got naked, and climbed into the bathtub to drink the water, and then got out. I guess he just wanted an immersive glass of water. He then spent some time playing in the piles of trash, which then made more piles of trash. What do the other two do? Janice, why are you cooking in the nude? Why is everything broken over here? What the hell is going on in the main house? Why are you feeling flirty over here? What are you guys doing over here? You're making garden salad in the nude? Janice, please go put some clothes on. In the end, Colonel Thin Mints won the challenge simply by being the only Sim to turn on the washing machine to do laundry. The bar is truly so low here. Chat decided they had had enough of Paris LeFay and it was time for him to leave the house. Fly seemed like a fitting end given the dirty room challenge.
That was so fast. Grim Reaper said, I got places to be. Bye.
It's the final night in the house, and while the Sims slept quietly, we spent several minutes decorating the urns of the dead Sims with objects representative of the challenges that eliminated them, lest anyone forget that they're the losers. Then we had a surprise visit.
Look who it is, everybody. Old Worm Darling, back from the dead for a little morning swim.
All right, that's enough time. Let's do a challenge. For our final challenge, we brought in Vivian.
Round of applause for Vivian.
Vivian will be helping us out by preparing some pufferfish nigiri for our Sims, which they will eat so they can know how to cook it themselves.
Wait, what is this thought Janice is having? Death is inevitable. Janice knows that. Janice just didn't think that she would be thinking about it so soon. Janice, that's a dark thought while you're having that sushi there. She puts on a happy face, doesn't she?
Now that the Sims have had their culinary world expanded, we can begin. Each Sim will make a plate of pufferfish nigiri, and they'll be making it badly. This sushi will have a chance to kill anyone who eats it. For each Sim, we'll bring in 10 random Sims to enjoy a lovely meal together in this kitchen that doesn't remind anyone of a serial killer. Whoever kills the least amount of Sims with their sushi will be our winner.
This is happening immediately. 1 death, 2 death. You see how fast this is? You fell asleep in your chair again? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Who is this guy? Elliot? Bro, I'm sorry, is this not exciting enough for you? Is this too boring for your adventurous life?
In the end, each Sim killed exactly 3 diners. This entire competition came down to a tiebreaker vote, and the audience sided with the one and only Janice. This was a shocking moment for us, and so we ended Colonel Thin Mints with a shock of his own. Then we realized that Vivian was still here. Whoops.
Vivian, you gotta go home. It's not safe here. Vivian, your shift ended like 20 minutes ago.